Good morning, children. So, today we are going to learn about arranging electrons. In our previous section, we have learned how the structure of atom is, how different scientists have found that structure of atom, and today we are going to learn how to arrange the structure of atom. Okay, so here uh, in previous class, we have learned about Rutherford structure of atom. At present, we are using Bohr's structure of atom. Now we are following the Bohr's model of atom. So what are the main ideas of Bohr model is electron revolve around the nucleus of an atom in a fixed path called orbit or shells. We know that the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So this was his first statement. Second, electron in each shell have a definite energy. So there will be number of shells in an atom. Each shell will be having energy and they are known as energy level. And the first shell will be having the least energy. As we move on, what happened, the energy level increases. As long as electron revolve in a particular orbit, its energy remains constant. The energy of the shell increases as the distance from the nucleus increases. As the number of shell increases, what happened, the energy level of the each shell increases. The shell around the nucleus can be numbered from the near the nucleus as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or represented by the letter K, L, M, N, O. So the first we are following this type of electronic configuration. So the shell near to the nucleus is named as K, then L. This K is the first shell, L is the second shell, M is the third shell, N is the fourth shell. Like that will be moving. Okay. So the electronic configuration of an atom. So we know that, for example, if you're sitting in a particular bench means we know that that particular bench can only occupy this much number of students, right? Like that in an atom also, that particular shell can occupy only this much number of electrons. For example, the first shell, that is K shell, can occupy only occupy only two number of electrons. Okay, the first shell can occupy only two number of electrons. The second shell, that is the L shell, can occupy 8 number of electrons. Okay, the first shell can occupy 2 number of electrons. The second shell can occupy 8 number of electrons. So to fill up the electrons in the shell is based on the following principle. So let us see, our first shell can occupy 2 electrons. That is the first shell. Okay, the first shell is occupying, here we can see first shell, second shell, third shell, fourth shell. The first shell is occupying 2, second shell is occupying 8. So we have found a relationship that each shell can occupy a number, that is the maximum number of electron that can accommodated by a given shell is equal to 2n square. The maximum number of electron that can be accommodated by any given shell is 2n square, where n is the number of the shell. Okay, so let's see. K is the first shell. So we have the equation 2n square. We have the equation 2n square. Okay, so 2 into 1 square 2. L is the second shell. So 2 into here n is the number of shell, 2 into 2 square 8. So the maximum number of electron that can be occupied in the second shell is 8. Okay, and third shell it will be having 18. Third shell it will be having 18, that is 2 into 3 square 18. And n shell, number of the shell is 4, that is 2 into 4 square 32. And nth shell, just nth shell, that is 2 into n square, 2n square. So this is how we will fill the electrons in each shell. Okay, so the first shell can occupy 2, second shell 8, third shell 18, fourth shell 32. That is maximum number of electron that a particular shell can occupy. So which is followed by the formula 2n square. Okay, so the filling up electrons of in shell of higher energy happens only after shells of lower energy are filled. So first we should fill the lower energy level, then after that, so it is going in an ascending way. Okay, so first we should fill the shell which is near to the nucleus, which is having the least energy, then the second shell, then the third shell. Okay, we should not fill the highest energy level first, then the lowest energy second. So we should not do like that. first we should fill the lowest energy level, then we can goes on filling according to its increasing energy level. Okay, so there is an important twist in the filling, that is, we have already discussed the maximum number of electron, uh, that is maximum number of electron that can be accommodated for each shell. We have discussed, that is, here we discussed that the maximum number of electron that can be accommodated by first shell, second shell, third shell, fourth shell. We have discussed first shell it is 2, second shell it is 8, third shell it is 18, fourth shell it is 32. But there is an important clause, whatever may be the shell. Adipur, consider if it is third shell or fourth shell or fifth shell, whatever may be the shell, if it is the outermost shell, means now only it can occupy 8 number of electrons. Let it be M shell, let it be N shell, let it be L shell, whatever may be the shell, if it is outermost shell means the last shell of an atom. If it is outermost shell means it can occupy only 8 number of electrons. Okay, it can occupy only 8 number of electrons. So please note this point. Suppose we may think that if the shell is ending with M shell, so we may think it can occupy till 18. It can occupy till 18, but there is an important clause that the outermost shell should have only 8 electron in its shell. That is, outermost electron should only occupy 8 electrons. Okay, that is called octet electronic configuration. Why it is following like this means, if an atom is having 8 electron in its outermost shell means its stability is complete, that is, it is having the least energy and the atom is completely stable. Okay, so that is known as octet electronic configuration. That if a particular atom, its outermost shell is completely filled with 8 electrons, means we can tell that that particular atom is completely filled with octet electronic configuration, and that particular atom is completely stable. Okay, its energy level is completely stable because it is completely filled. Okay, so we can tell whatever may be or whichever may be the shell number, if it is outermost shell, it should be having 8 electron in its outermost shell, excluding the first shell. Because first shell only it can only occupy 2 number of electron. Okay, excluding the first shell, whatever may be the shell, it can occupy only 8 electrons. Okay, whatever may be the shell, excluding the first shell, it can occupying only 8 electron in its outermost shell. Okay, middle we can occupy any number of electron. If it is an outermost shell, we can occupy only 8 electron. Why means to increase the stability of an atom. Okay, so we have discussed that. So let us consider the hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom is having an atomic number 1, mass number 1, number of protons is equal to 1 because atomic number is equal to number of proton, which is equal to number of electron. Then number of electron will be equals is that is, mass number minus atomic number will be equal to 0. Okay, so there will be no neutron for hydrogen. And electronic configuration, that is, the number of electrons is 1. So the electronic configuration, those first shell can occupy 2 electron. So here there is only 1 electron in hydrogen atom, so the first shell of hydrogen atom will be having only 1 electron. Okay, so this is the arrangement of hydrogen atom. Next, oxygen atom. Atomic number is 8, mass number is 16. So atomic number will be equal to proton number and electron number. And neutrons is equal to 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. Electronic configuration, that is, it is having a number of electron 8. So the first shell can occupy 2. We know that K shell occupy 2 electron, and the second shell can occupy 8 electron. The second shell can occupy 8 electron, but what is the remaining electron in the oxygen atom? That is 8. Sorry, that is 6. The first shell already occupied So here we can see that the first shell is already occupied 2 electrons. So the remaining number of electrons in the oxygen atom is 6. So the second shell will occupy 6 electrons. So total 2 plus 6, 8. So the first shell occupied 2 electrons, the second shell occupied 6 electrons. Okay. So here this is the electronic structure of different atom. Hydrogen we have already discussed. Helium, its atomic number is 2. So the first shell will occupy 2 electron. Lithium, its atomic number is 3. Though, so the first shell will occupy 2 electrons. So remaining it is 1 electron is there. So it will be occupied in the second shell. Beryllium, it is having now atomic number 4. The first shell will occupy 2 electrons. The second shell, it can occupy 8 electron, but only 2 electrons is remaining, so it can occupy 2 electron. Boron, it have an atomic number of 5, so its electronic configuration is 2 3. The first shell can occupy 2 electron, so remaining it will be having 3 electron. Carbon, it is having an atomic number of 6, so the first shell occupied 2 electrons, second shell will occupy 4 electron. Okay. Neon, it is having an atomic number of 10, so the first shell will occupy 2 electron and the second shell will occupy 8 electron. So this neon is completely stable because its outermost shell is completely filled, that is, it is completely filled with 8 number of electron. So these all electrons will take part in chemical reaction to make it stable. This beryllium will donate 2 electron to make stable. Okay, lithium will donate electron. Sodium also will donate 1 electron to make it stable. Sodium is having an atomic number 11. So 11, the first shell can occupy 2 electron. The second shell can occupy 8. So 2 plus 8, 10. So there is 1 electron in the outermost shell remaining. So it will be filled in the third shell. Okay, argon also is completely stable because I told you noble gases elements are completely stable. Okay, so here we can see that helium, uh, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, these are all noble gaseous element. We can see that its outermost shell is completely filled. So this type of arrangement is called octet electronic configuration. Octet electronic configuration is an element, it's stable arrangement. Okay, it's element in is a stable arrangement because their energy level is very stable and it won't take part in any chemical reaction. Okay, it won't take part in any chemical reaction. So we have here we have studied the maximum number of electron that a particular atom can occupy in the first shell is 2. Second shell it can occupy 8. Third shell it can occupy 18. Fourth shell it can occupy 32. But the outermost shell, the maximum number of electron that an outermost shell can occupy is only 8. The maximum number of shell that a particular atom's outermost shell can occupy 8. Till 8 it can occupy. Beyond 8 it can't occupy. That is, whatever may be the shell, okay, whatever number may be the shell, 3 or 4 or 5, any shell, it can occupy only 8 number of electrons in the outermost shell. Okay, so I'll be discussing in the next video more about this.